I have no mouth, and I must scream. Who among you shall go next? Benny, you know you've always been my favorite torture tool. Well, I'm giving you now a chance to stoop to new lows, to give in to your bestial desires. I'm going to let you find some food to eat. I'll even repair your brain so that you can think normally again and savor the horror of your repast.
This cavern isn't like any of the others Am has sent me to. It's full of life, not death. Is that fire in those caves along the cavern wall? God, what I would give for some barbecued ribs. Am, you son of a bitch! You've cleared my mind but crippled my legs. I can barely walk. I'm in no shape for climbing back up. This looks like a tree from far away, but it's just more of that computer-generated crap. This graveyard gives me the creeps. I feel as though the dead could speak. Vines. I wonder if they're edible. It's firmly rooted in the ground. Why is this fence here? What's out there in the jungle? Maybe something to eat. I don't see any opening in the fence, and I'm too crippled to climb over. Thomas is buried here. I'd almost forgotten my life in the army before Am came to power. Are the other graves as deathly silent as this one? This is Tuttle's grave. He lost his life while under my command. Are the other graves as deathly silent as this one? This is the grave of Murphy, one of my old commandos, killed in the war. I guess I haven't given you any reason to speak to me after what I did to you. I haven't eaten for months. The smell of food cooking nearby only makes it hurt worse. Looks like it's empty. There's a video screen built into the cave wall.
Oh, your stomach scratching, hungry, Benny. Wait for the picnic at the altar. Yeah, you're too weak to kill the older ones unless they're already tied up for you. Who loves you, baby?
It's damp in here. At least the fire's warm. Looks like a primitive cradle. It's empty. I wonder where the baby is. Jesus, I'm hungry. Vines. I wonder if they're edible. It's not just built into the wall. It's part of the wall. Impressive. Someone important must live here. A bag. Maybe there's food in it. I wouldn't know what to do with this even if I could take it. This old fart looks too scrawny to be gathering nuts and berries. He must be the village elder or something.
Wita fuma piba.
I can't understand his language, but he seems to be welcoming me to the village. There's a video screen built into the cave wall.
Hey, ignore the newcomer. Gather the villagers at the altar tomorrow to choose a sacrifice. I have spoken.
This looks like a, what did they used to call them? Single-parent household. Probably depend upon the generosity of the rest of the village. Friggin' welfare parasites. What's cooking in this pot? It's too hot. This woman looks half-starved, just like her son. Fat chance of getting a decent meal out of either of them. The boy's a friggin' mutant. There's a third arm growing out of his back. That son of a bitch Am ripped out my vocal cords years ago. This video screen has been tampered with. There are wires hanging out of it. I can't use this video screen with its innards hanging out. This looks like a good hiding place. There's nothing in the hole. A bed made out of vines. Looks comfortable enough. I'm too hungry to sleep. A fruit tree. It's been years since I've tasted real fruit. Am once coaxed me into marching across 1,000 miles of ice to reach a stockpile of canned peaches, only to discover that he didn't give me a can opener. There's so much fruit growing on this tree. It must be the village's food source. This fruit looks ripe and sweet. It's a goddamn supermarket! Primitive. These people are even more backwards than those gooks in Southeast Asia. Blondie here won't let me near the food. Blondie only seems to be interested in guarding the food. This guard looks a lot stronger than me, but not too bright. Looks like some kind of altar. Nothing but twisted wiring and recycled plastic. What's with the ropes on the crossbeams? Looks like they're used for holding someone captive. This woman is plainly starving, but she'd rather me give the food to her son.
Oh, thank you for food.
I am very hungry. Where can I get some food?
There is fruit in Food Cave. It comes from the trees.
You look like you don't eat very much.
Mother and I not allowed in Food Cave. Villagers are afraid of me and let me starve.
How are we able to talk?
I learned to talk using Am screen. I am smart. but villagers think smart is defective. I wish I were strong, so then they would give me food too.
Defective? That's tough.
Sometimes, but I am spared lottery. Villagers are afraid of me.
Lottery? What lottery?
Villagers hold lottery to choose sacrifices to Am.
Is that altar in the jungle used for the sacrifices?
Yes, pieces of victim are scattered around it.
How long have these sacrifices been going on?
The sacrifice to Am machine goes on many long years. The very different must go to him soon. Not many villagers left.
Why do they sacrifice their own people to Am?
One is sacrificed, so Am does not hurt all.
What are these sacrifices like?
The sacrifice to Am hurts very bad. There are better ways to die. Almost any way is better.
Are the victims buried in the graveyard?
I know nothing about graveyard.
I need to go find some food. I'll see you later. Hurts! 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 I coughed up blood the last time I bit into this fruit. It's too high off the ground for me to reach. I tried eating the fruit. It only made me sick.
You bleed when you eat. When I was young and not so different, my mother chewed it for me first and then fed me.
I need to go find some food. I'll see you later. This is the only way up to the next row of caves. I can't climb up the ladder. My legs are too crippled. Some of the twine around the baskets came loose. Ah, manna from heaven. Amazing. This woman digested the food and then regurgitated it back to me, like a bird feeding its young. I am getting very tired.
You now family. You use our bed. Go sleep.
That sleep wasn't nearly long enough. I wonder where the boy's mother went. Where is your mother?
She go to altar to help choose Am's sacrifice.
I need to go find some food. I'll see you later. The village is quiet today. Too quiet. The village elder must be at the altar with everyone else.
Gather the villagers at the altar to choose a sacrifice. Go to the altar.
Why is everyone gathered around the altar? Why is everyone gathered around the altar?
Latana Shama, halt!
He doesn't want me to interfere with the sacrifice. The old fart seems to be in charge here.
Watana Shinta?
I don't think he understands what I'm trying to say.
Dada Cho Shama Am.
Looks like some kind of lottery. That's the mutant child's mother.
Wocho Shanan.
It looks like she's been chosen to be sacrificed.
Wita Fuma Piba.
It sounds like he'll let me watch.
Am Villa Tajo.
I am the great and powerful. You didn't bring me Toto, but I accept the chosen one. You shall not feel my wrath today. Am I swell or what?
Judas Priest! Am blasted her to bits. What am I going to do for food now? There's burnt plastic and twisted metal where bits and pieces of the woman should be. I wonder if they're going to bury the remains. There's nothing here I can eat. There's burnt plastic and twisted metal where bits and pieces of the woman should be. I wonder if they're going to bury the remains. I'm sorry. Your mother is dead.
I know. Me sorry too. She only want to care for me. Except you.
What will happen to you?
No food. No safe from lottery. Either way, not good.
Why don't you run away from here?
Bad idea to run. Villagers hunt me down. Become sacrificed to Am machine.
I can't care for you. I have my own problems.
You care. You may not do anything, but you care. Me know.
I wish I could stop the lottery from taking place.
Many villagers go to old man for ideas. Too bad he not friend.
I wish I could stop the lottery from taking place.
Many villagers go to old man for ideas. Too bad he not friend.
Look, I'll do what I can, but no promises.
Thank you. I promise for you.
Those are the lottery pieces used for choosing the sacrifice victims. I have to wait for the lottery czar to leave before I can steal it. The old fart looks pleased with himself about having saved his village for another day, no matter how many lives it costs. He's motioning towards the video monitor.
Speaking in the third person, Am, which is I, Am is satisfied with the sacrifice. He, that is to say I, will spare the village, his, that is to say my, wrath for today. I have, as I said before, spoken. Gather food, but don't give any of it to the deviant. He's not part of the community.
I am getting very tired.
You now, family. You use our bed. Go sleep.
The boy's still here. I wonder when the next sacrifice will be.
Gather the villagers at the altar tomorrow to choose a sacrifice or suffer the wrath of Am. Gather food, but don't give any of it to the deviant. He's not part of the community.
I looked at the village elder's video screen and found out there will be a sacrifice tomorrow.
Another will die. The lottery will decide.
You left me for dead in the field. The bullet in my brain came from your gun.
What can I do to prove that I am a different man?
Give us proof of your newfound empathy.
My tour of duty was almost over. But because I knew your secret, you held my head under the paddy water until I drowned. Your secret died with me, and soon it will die with you.
What can I do to prove that I am a different man?
Show us that you're able to think of someone other than yourself.
I tried to help, Brickman, but you'd have none of that. If you couldn't carry your own weight, then you were worth more dead than alive, and anyone willing to carry some extra weight was a liability.
What can I do to prove that I am a different man?
Give us evidence that you have some sympathy for others.
The village elder must be out gathering food. Those are the lottery pieces used for choosing the sacrifice victims. This bag is full of many white marbles and one black one. I stole the lottery bag from the village elder.
You brave. You have lottery bag. But you must hide it or they find.
I have the lottery bag. No more villagers will be sacrificed.
Show the lottery bag to Thomas.
I have the lottery bag. No more villagers will be sacrificed.
Interesting. Thomas will want to see it.
I have the lottery bag. No more villagers will be sacrificed.
You prove that you're capable of caring for others, and that's worth something.
Place the lottery bag into the earth. We will guard it.
We forgive you for what you've done to us, but we can't speak for your most tragic victim. Brickman's grave is under those vines.
Here it is, Brickman's grave. This is Brickman's grave.
Hello, Commander. I'm not exactly happy to see you again. I last saw your face just before I got it right between the eyes.
I stopped the lottery from happening. Doesn't that prove I now have compassion?
You might have changed for the present, Commander, but you still have crimes in the past to account for.
What can I do to make amends to you, Brickman?
You have to bury the past, Commander.
Manna from heaven. I have something to plant on your grave.
At last, some compassion. Now I can finally rest in peace.
Those flowers make Brickman's grave seem so peaceful. I buried the lottery bag where no one will ever find it.
No lottery means new way to choose victim. I'm more scared now.
Am wants to have a sacrifice tomorrow, even with the lottery bag missing. Why don't you hide in the hole, just in case?
I afraid of hole. Need friend to hide with. You too big to go in hole.
All my friends are far away from here or dead. I have no friends to hide with you.
Me get idea. I make friend and then I hide. You help me.
What can I do to help you make a friend?
I need head for friend.
I'll see what I can find. Here's an interesting piece of junk. Funny. I had lost interest in anything that wasn't edible until I met the boy. There's burnt plastic and twisted metal where bits and pieces of the woman should be. I wonder if they're going to bury the remains. I found this piece of junk at the altar. It looks kind of like a head.
Thank you. I can use this to make doll's head.
What else do you need to make a friend?
I need body for friend.
I'll see what I can find. Ah, manna from heaven. I think he wants me to put my fruit into a basket. Okay, here's another piece of fruit to add to the collection, as if they need it anymore. I can't eat it anyway. This is enough food to feed an army. So why is it all locked up? A polished piece of wood. The villagers must use this for pulping the fruit. I know someone who might like a piece of polished wood. A shiny piece of wood. I found a piece of wood that could be used for a body.
Thank you. I can use this to make doll's body.
What else do you need to make a friend?
I need to tie head to body.
I'll see what I can find. There's a loose wire among these vines. A long strand of copper wire. I found a piece of wire.
Thank you for help with doll. Me go play in hole.
The boy's hiding in the hole with his doll. I wonder how the boy's doing in that hole. The boy's gone. The villagers must have found him. The village is quiet today. Too quiet. The village elder must be at the altar with everyone else.
Listen to me. The deviant is hidden in his cave. Hidden, but never hidden to me. But I will accept him as a sacrifice. Go to the altar.
Poor little guy looks scared out of his wits.
Natana Shama, halt!
He doesn't want me to interfere with the sacrifice.
Tada Sramwan Bank.
Damn! Em must have told the villagers where I hid the lottery bag and the boy.
Natana Shama, halt!
They're going to sacrifice the boy unless I think of something quick.
Nukom Vitastrawan.
The elder seems amazed that I would show compassion to the boy, but I think he's going to go for it. Why, the boy's giving me his doll. Gratitude for being spared the pain of being sacrificed. No, more than gratitude. Compassion. For me.
I send you out among the prey, and instead of indulging your hunger to keep me amused, you show them compassion. You should know better by now. Your reward will be more years of searing, blistering anguish, Benny. To hell with you. But then you're there, aren't you?